So welcome back to Master Academy of Mathematics. This is the brief solutions of your May 2019 R18. It is BTech first year second semester Mathematics 2. So I'm just giving you the solutions in a step by step. So as it is, you can apply when this type of problems are giving in the final examination. So let us start with, it is part A. So in that part A, I am just taking the first A bit. So given that solve y equal to a into under root of 1 plus p square. So this is from the first unit. So solvable for either you decide solvable for p, x, y or Claret type. Here it is. So in order to say Claret type, it should look like y equal to some px plus f of p. So there you are not getting any such type of solution, and there is no x variable at all. So in that case, y variable degree is nothing but 1. So you can apply solvable for y. As per the procedure of solvable for y, just for the given equation, you just differentiate with respect to x on both the sides. So what will be the answer? Dy by dx, it is equal to a, it is constant. So this differentiation, it is 1 plus p square whole power 1 by 2. So on making the simplification, you will get 1 divided by 1 plus p square. It is under root, and again this internal derivative, which is nothing but 2p into dp by dx. So this implies, what is dy by dx? It is nothing but p. It is a into 2p divided by root of 1 plus p square. It is of dp by dx. So on cancellation p on both the sides, you will get 1 equal to a divided by under root of 1 plus p square. It is of dp by dx. Now just I am separating the variables so that you will get dp divided by, it is 1 plus p square under root as it is, and here we have one more term is there 2. So this is equal to 1 divided by 2a, it is of dx. Okay, just you are separating. So on integration on both the sides, so integrating, so if I take integration on both the sides, you will get, it is looking like integral of 1 divided by 1 plus x square. So this is nothing but cos h inverse of p, that is equal to 1 divided by 2a, integral of 1 is nothing but it is x. So here you are getting some value from this, only p equal to, it is cos h of x by 2a. So this value you are substituting in your given equation. Therefore you are getting the final solution is y equal to a into under root of 1 plus p square is nothing but cos square h into, that is of x by 2a. So this is your final solution of part A 1 bit. Now let us have the next problem. It is 1b bit. So they have given solve, it is 1 divided by d square of x to the power of 4. So before taking this one, what is capital D actually? D stands for differential operator, and 1 by d is nothing but it is integrating operator, reverse. So this you can write 1 divided by d of 1 by d of x to the power of 4. This is equal to 1 divided by d as it is. What is integral of x power 4? It is x to the power of 5 by 5. Again 1 by d of x to the power of 5 by 5 integration. That means it is 1 by 5 constant, x to the power of 6 divided by 6. Or I can write 1 divided by 30 into x to the power of 6. So this is your answer corresponding to 1b. Now let us take 1c, that is as per your given problem, evaluate, it is evaluate double integral x equal to, it is 0 to 1 and y equal to 0 to 1, it is xy square dy dx. Okay. So in order to get that particular value, So the problem is evaluate integral x equal to 1 to 3 and integral y equal to 0 to 1 x y square dy dx. So as it is very simple, it is a double integral, we need to find out. Look at the limits. Limits are real numbers or in terms of variables? Only real numbers. So totally limits are real numbers. Immediately you suppose your f of x comma y. What is your integrand? It is nothing but xy square. Now this you are just interchanging x and y variables. Just you reverse it. In the place of x you write down y, and in the place of y you write down x. So you are getting yx square. If you interchange this, is it equal to f of y comma x? No. So here on interchanging x and y variables, clearly you can say that f of x comma y, this is not equal to f of y comma x. So we have a rule, limits are real numbers and f of x comma y not equal to f of y comma x. In that case, you just look onto the order here, dy dx is given. What is the meaning of this? Reverse it. So already they have given x equal to 1 to 3 and y equal to 0 to 1. So as per that particular answer, directly first integral you are keeping as it is. You are integrating with respect to y first. So x as it is y cube by 3. You are substituting only y limits 0 to 1 and still we have here it is dx. So x equal to 1 to 3, x as it is, upper limit 1 by 3 and minus lower limit is 0, it is of dx. So this is finally x equal to 1 to 3, it is x into 1 by 3, it is of dx. Okay, now this is equal to 1 by 3 as it is. Integral of x is nothing but x square by 2. You are substituting the limits 1 to 3. So that I can write here. So directly 1 by 3 and that 2 value it is 1 by 6. You are substituting the upper limit 9 and minus lower limit is 1. So you are getting the answer is nothing but 8 by 6. This is your answer of 1C. Now let us take the next continuation problem. This is 1d bit. So 1d bit means it is given that if r bar it is equal to xi plus yj plus zk, then find out del square of r square. So this is the problem they have given. So you know that r bar is nothing but it is a positional vector. Whenever the positional vector here it is given, remember immediately you are calculating first r. R stands for modulus of r bar. The modulus of r bar is nothing but square root of squares of the coefficients of ijk, x square plus y square plus z square. R, to avoid that square root, r square equal to x square plus y square plus z square. So therefore whenever you get r term, better you take the differentiation with respect to x, y, z first. So that if I am taking 2r into dou r by dou x, that is equal to, with respect to x means only 2x. So on cancellation of 2, directly you are writing it is only dou r by dou x is equal to x by r. Similarly, you can write dou r by dou y, that is equal to y by r, and dou r by dou z, that is equal to z by r. So whenever positional vector is given, definitely you need to calculate these values first. Now you are entering into your calculation part. What they are giving? Asking to find out del square of r square. Del square is nothing but del dot del. So del dot del, I directly write here, it is this definition is dou square by dou x square of r square plus dou square by dou y square of r square plus dou square by dou z square of r square. So in that, first you consider only dou square by dou x square of r square. This is nothing but dou by dou x of r square value. So first you calculate that dou by dou x of r square. Differentiation means it is 2r into dou r by dou x. Just you differentiate it. Dou by dou x, it is 2r. Dou r by dou x already we have calculated. Its answer is x by r. So on cancellation you are getting only dou by dou x of it is only 2x. Now you find out the differentiation with respect to x now. Now you are getting directly it is equal to 2. In the same model, you will get dou square by dou y square of r square is equal to 2 and dou square by dou z square of r square, this is also equal to 2. So directly now you are substituting, therefore del square of r square, it is equal to, as per the formula, 2 plus 2 plus 2, the final answer is nothing but 6. This is about 1D. Now let us have the next problem. This is 1 EBIT. So as per 1 EBIT, find the value of integral over V, it is of I plus j plus k of dV. So it is nothing but volume integral they are giving. But you look at this problem, this integrand is nothing but I plus j plus k. It is only a constant term not involving x, y, z. So that completely you can take it outside. I plus j plus k, and integral of v only we have here, it is dv. So this is nothing but I plus j plus k, and integral of dv is nothing but it is only v. That is your final answer of 1 EBIT. So now let us take 1 FBIT. As per 1 FBIT, find the integrating factor, asking integrating factor of dy by dx plus 2xy, it is equal to e power minus x square they have given. So in order to find out that integrating factor, look at the given problem. So it is looking like this is of the form, what is the form? This is of the form dy by dx plus py equal to q. What about this equation? It is a linear differential equation where what is the p? P stands for, here it is py means it is 2x, and what is q? It is e power minus x square. So in order to find out that integrating factor, we have e power integral of p dx. So this is equal to e power integral of, what is p? It is 2x dx. This is equal to e power 2 constant, and integral of x is nothing but x square by 2. Or on cancellation you are getting e power x square. This is the integrating factor of corresponding to the problem 1 FBIT. Now let us have the next problem. It is first GBIT. So solve, they have given solve d cube minus 4d square of y is equal to 5. So in order to get this value, the thing is already they have given in the symbolic form. So therefore the given equation you are writing in the symbolic form, f of d of y equal to q, where what is your f of d? It is nothing but d cube minus 4d square. And what is q? It is nothing but 5. Shall I write this 5? Right side is nothing but it is only a constant term. That 5 into e power I can write 0x. Okay. So first you calculate auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation is f of m equal to 0. That means in your f of d, d is replaced by m. So m cube minus 4m square equal to 0. From this you can take m square common, m minus 4 it is equal to 0, or I can write m square equal to 0, m minus 4 equal to 0. The possible values are m are 0, 0 and here it is 4. So look at the roots, are they real or complex? Only real. So roots are real and few are repeated, here it is. So therefore the complementary part is yc c1 plus c2x into e to the power of repeated 0 into x plus c3 e to the power of 4x, or I can write this value c1 plus c2x plus c3 e to the power of 4x. This is about yc. Now in order to get the complete general solution, we need to calculate yp, that is nothing but a particular integral. As per the formula 1 divided by f of d of q, this is 1 divided by, what about f of d? Your f of d is d cube minus 4d square, and q is nothing but 5 e power 0x. So directly 5 is nothing but it is a constant term that you can take it outside, there is no doubt. And as per the procedure e power ax, that d is replaced by a value. Are you getting 0 or non-zero? That can be decided. You look at this a value. Is it present in the roots? Yes, 0 is present here. So definitely you will get 0. In that case, it should be written in the factors. So factors means, what are the factors here? 0, 0, 4. So that I can write d minus 0, d minus 0 and d minus 4. This is e power 0x, you are writing as it is. It is equal to 5. It is 1 divided by this, you can write d minus 0 whole square into d minus 4 e power 0x. Now what is the next step? You are substituting this a value where you are getting non-zero. So in the first term, are you getting 0 or non-zero? 0 term. So you are not substituting here, but you can substitute here. So this is equal to 5 as it is. I am substituting only in that factor where you are not getting 0. 0 minus 4. And what do you think about this value? This can be taken as per the formula x to the power of k. That means x to the power of 2 divided by 2 factorial. This e power 0x you can write as it is. So finally you are getting, this is minus 5 by 4. It is only x square by 2 e power 0x as it is. This is nothing but final simplification. Minus 5 by 8, it is x square, and e power 0x is nothing but 1. It is the final answer of yp. Therefore, the general solution is y equal to yc plus yp. Your yc is c1 plus c2x plus c3 e power 4x, and plus yp is nothing but minus 5 by 8 into x square. This is the final answer of 1G. So here is the next continuation problem, somewhat different, 1H bit. In this, find limits after changing order of integration for, so they have given double integral. One is 0 to b and another is 0 to a by b under root of b square minus y square. And here integrand is only f of x comma y dy dx they have given. Now we are not going to find out the complete solution, only we need to calculate the limits after changing the order of the integration. Now you look at the problem, double integral here it is given. First integral consisting of 0 to b, only the real numbers. Second integral consisting of 0 to some limit is given, limit consisting of the variable y. So when the limit consisting of y variable, definitely these limits are belonging to x. So this is your x integral and this is your automatically y integral. So from the given problem, you are considering the x limits. It is 0 to a by b under root of b square minus y square. Similarly, what about the y limits as per the given problem? 0 to b. Now what is your old order? The order they have given here, it is dy dx. What is the new order now? New order means you are changing. Changing means it should be dx dy. So that is the meaning here it is. But actually dy dx they have given that it's wrong. It should be in the reverse. Reverse order means first should be x integral, next should be y integral. So they have given it is a wrong order. Y means it should be definitely dx dy only. That is the problem mistake. So they have given the old order is nothing but it is dx dy as per the given integration. Now the new order is nothing but it is dy dx. Okay. Now you look at again the given problem. Here y variable in terms of real numbers, x variable in terms of variable. So now it is reversed. Reverse means x should be in terms of real numbers, y should be in terms of variables. So in order to get that one, I am just considering your limits. What they have given the limits? X equal to 0 and another is nothing but this value. So I am taking that value. Consider I am just taking x equal to a by b under root of b square minus y square. Okay, squaring on both the sides, x square equal to a square by b square into b square minus y square, or I can write it is x square by a square plus y square by b square, that is equal to 1. This is an ellipse. Okay, so this is an ellipse. So using this particular ellipse equation, in order to get the new limits, I am just drawing one graph, one figure. So just you draw this diagram. So what is the meaning of ellipse? X is intercepting is nothing but a, y intercept is nothing but b. So I'm just supposing that here it is some a and here it is some b, here it is given. I'm just supposing this is, and same distance here you are getting a point, and in the same distance here you are getting b point. Now you just construct one ellipse. It's not circle, it is an ellipse. So I'm just, it is only a rough diagram I'm just using. So the meaning of this is totally you are having a, and this is nothing but you are having b. So this is nothing but the equation which is indicated by x square by a square plus y square by b square, that is equal to 1. Now you look on to one by one. What is the first limit? X equal to 0. X equal to 0 means on complete y-axis it is lying. Okay. Similarly, x equal to one more limit. By that you are getting this equation, ellipse equation. Y equal to 0. It is lying totally on your x-axis. Y equal to b. This is nothing but only here it is. That means by that the complete common area of integration is nothing but this is. So are you going to get the limits in terms of variable for x or y? Here we should get the new limits. Y should be represented in terms of variables. So in order to get that y, I am drawing one strip which is parallel to your complete y-axis. అంటే ఏ వేరియబుల్కి అయితే మనకి వేరియబుల్లో రిప్రజెంట్ చేయాలన్నామో దానికి ప్యారలల్గా స్ట్రిప్ డ్రా చేస్తాం. సో ఇక్కడ ఉన్నదాన్ని మనం p అనుకోండి, ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసి q అవుతుంది. నౌ యూ జస్ట్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద డయాగ్రామ్ ఎట్ p వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ y వాల్యూ? Here y value at p is nothing but 0. At q, what is your y value? Y value q is nothing but it is a point. It is lying on this ellipse equation. From this, what about the y value now? It is only y square by b square equal to 1 minus x square by a square, or only y square equal to b square into that value. Only y equal to b into under root of, I can write 1 minus x square by a square. So this is about y limits. So therefore y limits are 0 to b into under root of 1 minus x square by a square. So this is about y limits. Once y limits are over, we need to look at the diagram here. Strip, it is moving horizontal to this x-axis only. So it is moving only here. Since we have taken this strip, it is moving here means x is starting from, this is your 0 point and maximum point is nothing but a. So since strip is sliding in common area between 0 and a, so therefore you can write here it is x limits are 0 to a. So therefore you are given integration. What about integration now? Your integral is nothing but integral y integral as per your given problem 0 to b, and x integral is nothing but 0 to a by b under root of b square minus y square. It is of f of x comma y dx dy they have given. Now this is equal to, write down your x limits. It is 0 to a. Okay. Next y limits. What about the y limits? 0 to b into under root of 1 minus x square by a square. Now f of x comma y you can write as it is. Now what about dx dy? Now it is converting into dy dx. This is about the new limits after changing the order of the integration. Now here is the next one bit, it is I. So what they have given, this is nothing but find unit normal to the surface. Unit normal to the surface the surface equation x cube plus y cube plus 3xyz, it is equal to 3 they have given. Remember, unit normal is also called as unit vector. So you need to calculate unit vector corresponding to the given equation. But in order to get your unit vector, definitely we need a vector. Is there any vector here it is given? No. First the given equation you are converting into vector. So let you start with some phi equal to the given x cube plus y cube plus 3xyz, it is minus 3 equal to 0. Now in order to convert into vector, I am just calculating, consider gradient of phi, which is nothing but del phi, which is nothing but I dou phi by dou x plus j dou phi by dou y plus k dou phi by dou z. Now this is equal to I. What is dou phi by dou x? Differentiation with respect to x variable. So 3x square, x variable means plus 3yz. Similarly plus j, differentiation with respect to y, 3y square with respect to y means plus 3xz plus k into dou phi by dou z. So first one is no term, here z term is only 3xy. So this is nothing but completely the gradient of given scalar function. Now it is converting into your totally a vector point function. Corresponding to this vector point function, now you are calculating, okay, this vector, unit vector generally denoted by E bar. As per the formula, E bar is nothing but del phi. You write as it is divided by modulus of del phi. So del phi means it is I, same 3x square plus 3yz plus j 3y square plus 3xz plus k only 3xy. It is totally divided by, what is the meaning of modulus of del phi? It is square root of the squares of the coefficients of I, j, k. It is 3x square plus 3yz square plus next one 3y square plus 3xz square plus 3xy. This is whole square. So just you do the simplification for this so that you will get an answer. But here no point is given. So points are not given, here it is. So in that case, better you do it, or you can keep as it is. That gives you the answer of your unit normal vector. Now let us focus on the last bit of your part A. It is 1j. So they have given if f bar of t equal to xi plus 2yj plus zk, then find, they have given, find integral 1 to 2, it is curl of f bar of t. This is of dt. That means you need to calculate this integral value. To find out this integral, first you need to calculate curl of f bar. Already they have given f bar. So consider, you first calculate curl of f bar. As per your procedure, the easiest thing is determinant. I, j, k. Dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z. What about the third row? I, j, k coefficients of your f bar, x, 2y, and here it is z. So you are calculating, this is I, determinant only. Dou by dou y of this value, z, it is 0, minus dou by dou z of 2y, it is 0, minus j into, so what about this? Dou by dou x of z, 0, minus dou by dou z of x, 0, plus k into dou by dou x of 2y, 0, there is no x term. Dou by dou y of x, that is also 0. So finally you are getting the answer is 0. So once you get that value, therefore you can say that this is integral 1 to 2 curl of f bar of t, it is of dt, that is equal to integral 1 to 2. What we have calculated curl? It is 0, 0 of dt. So overall answer is nothing but 0. So with this, part A is closed of 25 marks for the paper May 2019. So in the next video session we enter into part B in step by step, so that it is going to give you 50 marks. Have a good day.